with Jordan Burroughs at the U.S. Olympic Training Center, January national team camp. How's it been going for you since you've been out here?
Everything's been good. Gary, this is year 13.
13, man.
13th year on Team USA. It's pretty incredible to think that I started here over 12 years ago trying to sharpen my chops and prove to myself that I could compete with the best guys in the world. It's been a blessing, man. I've switched roles, and I've slowly been transitioning into this position that I'm in now, where I go from athlete to mentor,
right?
And now I'm kind of like player coach guy, and it's been cool because we've got a new generation that's spending a lot of time here, and I've got to see a lot of these guys grow up and become my teammates. But now there's another generation, guys like Jax Forrest and Bo Bassett and Sam Herring and these guys from Bishop McCourt that are coming up that are going to be the future generation. So I think we're in great hands. I love the position that I'm in because I envision this for my children to potentially have role models and mentors that'll give them wise counsel and put them in position to be successful. And I always try to give the knowledge that I've been bestowed to the next generation.
Does it make you think back to when you were their age?
It does, but we were in a unique time. Like, who were the guys that you could look up to in that era? Most of them were college coaches. They weren't really hanging out in the room. Now, you look side by side, left and right, you've got Olympic and world champions all over the place. So we're in a really unique position. When I was 16 years old, I was back in Sicklerville, New Jersey, just trying to win the district tournament.
Right.
So these guys are in a really cool position, and I think that this is what Team USA has been all about, is establishing a base level foundation at the grassroots level and really trying to instill in these individuals, like, you can win at any age. And if you look at the way that our teams finished this year, from our cadets to our juniors to our U23 to our world team at the senior level, we were all top 2 in the world. That's pretty incredible when you consider the popularity of this sport in the country in regards to, in comparison to some of the other sports.
Oh, yeah.
So it's special. Wrestling is special around the world. We are the premier team in the world in this sport.
Yeah, and you're a big part of helping develop the culture that allows that to happen, right? I mean,
I do. I take credit for that. Humbly. I've been blessed, and I'm thankful for the position that God's put me in. But also, yes, it's taken a lot of hard work, a lot of tireless effort to try to elevate this program. And all these kids were watching. I was talking to Bo Bassett today. He was born in 2006. I graduated from high school in 2006. And so, these guys have spent their entire lives, as long as they've known about the sport, they've seen me in the sport. And now to be rolling with these guys side by side is pretty incredible. Honestly, a testament to the longevity of my career, but also a testament to USA Wrestling thrusting me into this position of power and trusting me with the keys of this program and allowing me to enhance it across the world.
And part of this is also your own excellence and getting ready for another season, right? How things been going in your training? When are you going to compete next? What's looking forward?
I feel good. I'm not sure when I'm going to wrestle next. I'm kind of in that phase. I'm 34. I'll be 35 in July, where I'm trying to figure out what's necessary. Where do I need to compete? Do I need the points? Am I up to it? Does my body feel good? And will it potentially help me make another world team and to win another world championship? I think that all of those things are what I question each year as I get older. But I think the most significant part of my career at this point is trying to stay in tune with my body and with my mind, and knowing when I'm being smart and wise and being lazy. It's hard to kind of decipher between those two.
Because obviously fans want to see you wrestle as much as possible.
Yeah, people want to see me, especially because it's the end is near, right? Like, I'm not going to do this forever. I envision myself retiring in 2024, and a lot of people are watching my career unfold and in its twilight, and like, man, well, if JB wrestles for the next 2 years but only does 4 tournaments, that would be unfortunate. So I'm going to miss this someday. And although it's hard in the moment, I try to be present and stay focused on the potential that I have to still compete at a high level while I have it. Because someday I'm going to be an old man with a dad bod. Older man with a dad bod, and I'm not going to be able to go out there and shoot double legs with heavy clubs.
But Jordan, I don't picture you in later life having that pot belly or anything.
I hope not. Hey, Lauren, she tells me all the time, I'm like, get a good look at this body, because a couple of years from now, it's going to be gone. She's like, you better not. But it's good, man. I love to compete. I love to train. I love to wrestle still. But I also I have a lot of demands at home with my family. My kids need me, so it's hard to be away for a week to 10 days at a time.
A lot of times you'll have the whole family, but not this trip, right?
Yeah, no, so they're back at home, and my son, Beacon, and Orr, they're both wrestling now, and so they have consistency. They need to be in school, and they need to be in practice, and those things are good.
So you probably enjoy not just the training situation, but seeing friends and teammates from the Team USA at these kind of camps, right?
Yeah, and sleeping.
That's true.
And getting a full night's sleep uninterrupted by any babies. So that's been a blessing. Yes, we're going to get dinner at night. We're getting ice cream after dinner. We're going to the movie theaters, like little things like that you just take for granted at home, because I'm so intertwined with the wrestling community and my kids' lives, and making sure that my wife's taken care of. Like, I don't have much of a social life at home. Mm-hmm. So when I'm here, it's a really cool experience to be with my guys that are like-minded individuals pursuing the same goals, and we get to have a good time with one another.
Does 2024 seem near? I mean,
yes.
Yeah.
A lot closer than I would like it to seem. It's been a long journey. It's been a long journey for me. I can't necessarily say I'm ready, but I think that I want to compete with a certain zest for the thrill of the victory, and of the match and the competition itself. And I don't know how long that'll last. And I can't say that it's necessarily faded, but over time, it starts to dwindle a little bit. And you have to find different ways to intrinsically motivate yourself. It's not as easy as saying, I want more followers, or I want more money, or I want more recognition or a larger legacy. Like, I've done it all. And so at this point, you have to finesse your own psyche to continue to come back daily and push yourself to your maximum capacity.
But you know what it takes. That's why you.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, I know what it takes, and I also know what it looks like when you don't give it your all.
Right.
And that's embarrassing. And so I don't want to squander or tarnish the legacy that I've created for myself by giving less than my best. That's not something I'm about. I will retire before I gave less than what I was capable of. So at this point in my career, it's just figuring out ways to motivate myself, but when I'm motivated, like, I'm locked in and I can push myself as hard as anyone around me.
Well, hey, we're looking forward to that next time you step out on the mat when you decide on it.
Yeah,
but
thanks, Gary.
It's crazy that we're into 2023, if you want my opinion. It's like, it goes pretty quick. Family's good though, right?
Family's healthy. Everyone's doing well. Lauren's a beast, taking care of the babies back at home while I'm away, and I'll be back home tomorrow. So I'm excited. Camp's been good. I feel good, and excited to see the babies.
Appreciate running into you, man. It's always a pleasure.
Yes, sir. Thanks,
Thank
Gary.
you.